One of the Caribbean's best-kept secrets, the island of St Croix is almost completely surrounded by a barrier reef, offering some of the best diving in the Virgin Islands. Richly populated with a unique marine biodiversity, divers explore its epic walls, colorful reefs, spectacular wrecks, and a world-famous pier. Devastated by Hurricane Hugo in 1989, St Croix's original Frederiksted Pier would not go to waste. Remains were gathered and sunk in Butler Bay at depths of 80 to 100 feet, creating an artificial reef for a few of our favorite friends, and appropriately named Armageddon. Descending into the surreal surround of this post-apocalyptic playground, shapes of old concrete pillars, truck chassis, steel beams, and huge tires take form, along with some sleek swimmers circling the wreckage. The Caribbean Reef Shark. Found exclusively in the western Atlantic Ocean, from North Carolina down to Brazil, the Caribbean reef shark is one of the most common sharks seen in the Caribbean. Capable of diving up to 1,240 feet, the Caribbean reef shark typically lives at a maximum depth of 100 feet. Cruising on or near coral reefs, these sharks are often confused with other species from this family, including blacktip, bull, silky, dusky, and spinner sharks. Identified by their unique coloring of white to light yellow on the ventral side and gray-brown to dark gray on the dorsal side, the snout is rounded and short in comparison to other sharks. Further definition is found in the interdorsal ridge that runs between the first and second dorsal fin along its back, distinguishing them from the blacktip. Though common, these sharks actually have a very low reproductive rate, only giving birth to small litters of 3 to 6 pups every 2 years. With a gestation period of 12 months, pups are just over 2 feet in length at birth and are attached, just like mammals, via a placenta. Sexual maturity is reached in males at around 5 feet and in females at just over 6 feet. Fully grown, the species can grow up to 9+ feet, weighing up to 154 pounds, and live for up to 25 years. Largely acclimated to the presence of divers by regular organized feedings and due to a shared love for coral reefs, Caribbean reef sharks are generally not considered dangerous to humans. According to the International Shark Attack File, only 4 unprovoked attacks from this species have ever occurred, none of them fatal. Fascinating fact being this is the most common large shark people will encounter. Using the basic senses such as smell, touch, sight, hearing, and taste, this species also utilizes advanced electrical reception. Adapted to detect low-frequency vibrations in the water, this helps the shark sense that a struggling fish is nearby. Their diet mainly consists of bony reef fish, squid, and crustaceans. Bigger adults may also consume larger meals such as yellow stingray and eagle ray. And a freshly speared fish can indeed make this shark excitable, bringing them in for close passes at divers and potentially resulting in an accidental bite. This is where understanding these typically peaceful sharks' body language could prove very useful. If a Caribbean reef shark feels threatened, she has a clear cue. She will flex her pectoral fins in intervals of 1 to 2 seconds while making frequent, sharp direction changes. If you see this dance, it's time to drop that fish and move away as quickly as possible. With populations decreasing, the Caribbean reef shark is currently categorized as a near-threatened species and prohibited from capture in U.S. waters. Heavily targeted by humans and commonly caught as bycatch, the species is very valuable to fishermen, with every part of the shark usable. Jaws as ornaments, liver for oil, fins and meat for food, skin for leather, and the remainder ground for fertilizer and animal feed. Within Bahamas dive tourism, organized shark feeds staged at traditional sites find aggregations of Caribbean reef sharks vulnerable to being fished out, with a single longline having the potential to decimate an entire population. The only species of sharks known to rest on the ocean floor or within reef caves, thus nicknamed the sleeping shark, this peaceful species clearly is not to be feared, but a friend we can observe with curiosity as we dive into the blue. We hope you will share these facts and help protect our friend, the Caribbean reef shark, and be sure to make a visit to Armageddon when diving St Croix. Searching for the ultimate adventure? Yeah, we were too. Join us aboard CruiseNautic for a truly unique live-aboard experience. Offering custom cruising itineraries aboard our Lagoon 42 catamaran, we are a full-service PADI dive boat catering to small groups in search of exploring new horizons. Visit us at CruiseNautic.com to start planning your adventure, and be sure to subscribe below for updates on our latest videos.